Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So here we are on server 33 within the first range of servers who are in Season 4 Evernight Isle. We are ending week 1 in just a little bit more than 6 hours. So let's go take a look at the week 1 guide. We're going to smash the Season 4 icon here on the world map. Boom, alright. So just like other seasons, what do we have? We have a very familiar tile-based interface. In Season 4, we'll tap the first tile at the top. We have weeks 1 through 8, again, very familiar and similar to past seasons. We have 42 days left here, just like you would expect. The first week is going to be all about learning exactly what's going on. It may be a bit overwhelming and a lot to take in, especially that first day, and especially if you're in a time zone where the season starts in the middle of the night and you try to stay up for it. Well, let's tap on week 1 here at the top and see what we have going on. So in week 1, the first thing we had to do was rally all of the server to start accumulating the contributions towards these first few tasks, which are labeled with research. Just like Season 3 had similar type tasks, if you get started with the season, let's say it starts at midnight your time, you're going to have at least an hour before you can start building the buildings and get things going. So plan to spend about 3 hours to 4 hours after the start of the season gets rolled out to your server in order to get to a point where you can put the phone down and take a bit of a break while things start to accumulate. So right off the bat, researching the buildings is critical. For the first activity, we had to research the optoelectronic lab. If you watched my seasonal building guide, you'll know exactly what this building is for. It's all about your resistance. We had to donate food in the war zone. We took care of that, and once we did, we were able to claim some rewards. Let's go ahead and grab that right now. And we were able to build the optoelectronic lab. Now, stone and quartz, as you know from prior videos, are the key seasonal resources in the Evernight Isle. Next, we had to research the quartz workshop. Just like it sounds, the quartz workshop is going to produce quartz. The quartz is needed for the optoelectronic lab in order to upgrade it, as well as other buildings over time, and it will be the most difficult to acquire in the beginning, but we expect that that will flip as we get further into the season, where then we will need more stone, and stone will be hard to accumulate. In order to unlock the quartz workshop, we had to donate coin, and we successfully did that. And let's go ahead and collect the rewards. Perfect. More stone, more quartz, and some speed ups. Now, before we go on, I'll point out that there is a ranking for these, and you can tap on that and you can see who ranked where. I generally don't put much effort into this because the cost is not worth the rewards. But if we look at the rewards, we can see that only the top 10 placing are going to get any kind of reward. You can see that the rewards are going to vary from alliance contribution points all the way to speed ups with some resource chests in the middle. All in all, again, I don't press hard on this because you will spend way more to get first place or anything in the top 10 than you actually get back. It's a losing investment. Moving on to the third item here in week 1 was researching the Alliance Center. So yes, it's back again. We have the Alliance Center. In this case, it is a power facility. It will generate power for anybody within its range. And yes, we will have to protect the Alliance Center during battles across factions, which is yet to come. It will store copper. And as you recall from my preseason video, copper is the resource by which we will be ranked for season rewards. In order to research the Alliance Center, we had to donate iron. We took care of that without any problem, and let's go ahead and collect the rewards. Perfect. Next up, this is brand new gameplay that's going to actually extend past Season 4. That is the Tactics card pack drop needs to be unlocked. In order to do that, we also had to donate iron. We took care of it, and Tactics cards are the change for the professions in Season 4. There is not an increase to the profession level cap. It stays at 100. While there are season-specific right side column skills, there is no changes otherwise. But the Tactics cards are a new type of element in gameplay here, half of which will remain only for the season, and then the other half, the better half, the core cards, will remain for duration of your gameplay, at least until they take it away. So there are combat, resource, and core cards as part of the tactics card packs. We're going to dive into that in a separate video. There's a lot there, and I'm still learning about it. So let's go ahead and collect the rewards here. Great, more stone, more quartz, perfect. Next up, 2 more things in week 1. Level 1 cities were unlocked and level 2 cities were unlocked. In order to unlock these, we had to capture 10 digging strongholds. So as you might guess, there are digging strongholds. You will capture those first. They will start at level 1 and the boss requires resistance. Then you will move on to the cities periodically on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and there you will need to just defeat the standard zombie garrison and then ultimately capture it, just like all the other city capture in the game. So level 1 and level 2 unlocked in week 1. Let's go collect the rewards. Okay, outstanding. Now let's drop out of the week 1 interface, back to the main interface here. Let's look at rules real quick. We looked at the week 1 rules in the preseason video, but as a reminder, copper is what we will produce in cities and how we'll be ranked at the end of the season. Blood Knight Descends is an event we're going to take a look at here in a little bit. Against Darkness is all about generating power and bringing light to the land. Season resources and buildings are explained, and we took a look at all of this in various videos. But my point here is, every week make sure you tap on rules because there is often additional information. There may not be for every week, but there often is. So do make sure you look at rules. Looking at the rest of the tiles, what did we have going on in week 1? Well, we had Purge Action. Purge Action is going to go on weekly here, as you see it's expiring in just under 6 hours. Purge Action is all about killing zombies on the world map. If we look at the info panel here, after the event starts, the time commanders first killed the highest level zombie in the new season is recorded and ranked. The higher the level of the zombie killed by the commander, the higher the ranking. When the level of zombie killed is the same, the commander who kills faster ranks higher. Rewards are based on the commander's ranking at the time of settlement. The higher the ranking, the better rewards. During the event, settlements are made daily and ranking rewards will be delivered by mail. This is an entirely free to play. There's nothing you need to spend to participate here. Of course, if you are free to play, you probably will not be able to have enough strength or resistance in order to kill higher level zombies. So if we look at the ranking, I'm down here at level 133 in rank. So you can see that the whales will be at the top, but look at the ranking rewards. Just like prior seasons, yes, the higher placed ranks will get better rewards, including Heroes Return recruitment tickets, Survivor recruitment tickets, Overlord skill badges, diamonds, and the Zombie Terminator little icon here, this striving to bring peace to humanity in the world of chaos. You can get those rewards if you place high enough, but I want to draw your attention here. This is why it's free to play. All commanders up to 9,999 in rank will get a reward. Free to play, go kill whatever zombies you can. Every day you're going to get rewards in mail from Purge Action. Let's drop back out of that. Blood Knight Descends. We're not going to be able to get into this in too much detail. I've been trying to record a video on Blood Knight Descends. It's kind of tough, but basically, this is where zombies are going to start to roam on their own across the world map. Normally, zombies are stationary. We see we have one coming up here in 26 minutes. During the Blood Night, zombies will also gain extra buffs, and you're going to need to illuminate the path in order to negate those buffs. They will specifically get a 50% increase in damage, and they will take more resistance, 500 more resistance than normal. But during this time, there's a higher chance that tactics cards packs will be dropped. So Blood Knight Descends will ultimately have 4 stages. We are in stage 1. We're not sure what stage 2, 3, or 4 is going to bring, but it will happen over the next couple weeks. There is a seasonal profession skill for Blood Knight Hunter, and we believe that is a player versus player type of facet here to Blood Knight Descends, but we have yet to see, and we believe it's going to come up here in the next week. Always take a look at the instructions to know how to play, and make sure you generally consider what rewards are going to be given out. In this case, you can get the reward of Magatama. Magatama is used in the Magatama Shop. This is just like the Sandworm Scales in Season 3 with the Desert Bazaar Shop. So make sure you participate in the Blood Knight Descends event as it occurs throughout the day. Tap on Info, Tap on the other info, you'll see that this will happen 3 times daily at 4:30, 12:30, and 20:30 UTC. That is Blood Knight Descends. We have another one coming up again here in about 25 minutes. That will be the last for this week. Up next is Digging Stronghold Clash. What's that all about? Well, it's about killing the boss of the Digging Strongholds, and you will be ranked by Alliance and Individual. So if your Alliance happens to kill a higher level Digging Stronghold boss before any other alliances, that's how you get ranked here, as we see the top 3 below. On the ranking tab, you will see all the other alliances. We are presently 18, and then from an individual perspective, you can see individual players who have damaged the bosses the most. So this will be predominantly the top ranks given out to those that play and spend money. But free to play, this is an entirely free to play event. Just participate with your alliance. Go ahead and capture it. As far as rewards go, you're going to have to be in the top 20. So you may not get rewards, but the rewards honestly are not really that great compared to the cost of actually defeating the boss. So don't worry, free to play, you're not missing out on too much here. Now let's tap on the info panel, read about it. So after the event starts, the time consumed by the Alliance to capture the Digging Stronghold is recorded and ranked. The higher the level of the Digging Stronghold captured by the Alliance, the higher the ranking. When the level of the Digging Stronghold captured is the same, the Alliance that captures faster ranks higher. During the event, settlements are made daily. Rewards are based on the Alliance's ranking at time of each settlement. The higher the ranking, the better rewards. Pretty standard stuff. So keep in mind that your rewards will be sent daily for this event. As long as you place within the top 20 of an Alliance, you will receive something. That is the Digging Stronghold Clash. City Clash. As we know, city level 1 and 2 were unlocked here in the first week. So Season 4 City Clash, let's take a look at the little storyline.
The city's been consumed by the darkness too, but it seems poorly defended. We should go save the people.
Hold on. This city feels off. I think I've felt this kind of power before. Exactly. It's the presence of the ancient Oni general. The power is intensifying with the Blood Knight.
If that's true, the Blood Knight will be dangerous. We'll need to take the city gradually.
And we know that the cities are going to unlock over time. Presently, we are 2 days away. So in week 2, we're 2 days away from level 3. And week 1 will be level 1 and 2. Tap on the info panel. And what do we learn about taking cities? Well, we learn that once a territory is connected to the city, including diagonally, in the R4 or 5, and the Alliance can declare war on the city. That's just like past seasons. After you declare war, cities can be captured. Only one city can be targeted by each alliance at a time, so one more declaration at a time. Without digging strongholds or cities, an alliance must first capture a level 1 digging stronghold. Connected territories allow further declarations. Troops will be affected by toxins during the siege. Increase troop virus resistance to reduce impact. Siege battles are risky, with a portion of units dying directly. The specific ratio is defined on the city level. There will be a first-time city capture rewards for participants. Alliance members will also receive city rewards. Alliances receive loot chests as well, distributed by R5 or 4, just like past seasons. After capturing the city, all Alliance members get buffs. The city enters a protected state for a period during which it cannot be declared war on again by others. When a city is captured by another Alliance, it also enters a protection period. Abandoning a city does not reset the protection countdown. Keep that in mind. You cannot abandon to block somebody else. After declaring war on a city you've abandoned, there's a waiting period. The number of digging strongholds and cities that can be captured each day is limited. The total number of cities your alliance can capture does not affect the total number of digging strongholds. You can review how many are left by going to Alliance and Alliance cities. So you can do 2 a day for a total of 6 for both cities and digging strongholds. Once you have 6, you must release in order to capture another one. That is the same as prior seasons. We can see here for this particular level what resistance is recommended, how much copper is going to be produced, how much Alliance loot will be received, and the first capture bonus. City list will take you to your Alliance cities. We can see the 6 of 6. And then also those that are remaining available for capture as they open up. So we hold 3 level 2 and 3 level 1. Dropping out of that is City Clash of Season 4. Again, free to play, just work with your alliance and hopefully work with your server for equal distribution of land. Coming up next, the Maneki-neko Light On event. So the Maneki-neko, they are these lucky cats. There is a large one and a mini one. You will see your findings as well as those shared by your alliance. These are kind of like the artifacts and supply collections in Season 2 and Season 3. You will find the large Maneki-neko by lighting up an area. You can use the professional skill, the flare, or you can turn on your lighthouse on your base and discover them around the land. They are scattered everywhere, and I believe they are going to be variable by war zone. You have a limit of 5 in total that you can get in a day. I have obtained all 5 today. So the mini ones are found when you send a squad out with a illuminate or an electrician. You can find the minis. They are only going to be for you. The larges are good for anybody in the war zone. If you tap on the info panel, it will explain all of that good stuff that I just spoke about. But the key thing is, mini is for you, large can interact with everybody. There are 5 that you can get in a day of large. You do have to charge them, so you have to send an electrician. You will not get the rewards until they are fully charged, and the rewards will be displayed in the loot interface, and anything unclaimed can be claimed by a recon plane. So after Maneki-neko are activated and powered up, if you were not an electrician in that event, you can send a plane later, just like you did for the artifacts and supply collections. These will give you a lot of good rewards, including supplies for the Overlord. Tap the info panel here, and you can see how many large Maneki-neko refresh progress has occurred, and you have to defeat the Oni General as part of the Blood Knight Descends at your cities in order to refresh the large Maneki-neko over time. We have a total of 991 still somewhere around the map, but we still have a lot of the map left to uncover. If I tap on one of these that has been found, it will take me right to it. We can see that this one's activated, it's moving, it has been charged up. If I tap on it, I can see that I was successful at claiming a reward there. Just like before, the gold is the best, the blue is not. It will go from left to right, right to left, left to right there, so that the very last one we can see is still open, gold. It will give us alliance contribution points, overlord supply chests, the legendary kind, speed ups, and resources. That is the large Maneki-neko. I always have a tongue twister when I try to say that. Let's tap back on Season 4, totally free to play event. So Maneki-neko, completely free to play. You can go and explore the world to find these. There is absolutely no cost whatsoever. Next up is the Season Battle Pass. So the Season Battle Pass has a free-to-play tier here in the first column and 2 paid-to-play tiers with the center and the far right. There will be daily tasks that you will need to complete, and if you are the paid tier, you'll get the Claim More button, and there will be targeted missions also over the course of the season to complete, which will give you the points that you need in order to progress through these tiers. Free to play, definitely take advantage of this. Don't forget to go in and smash on that Claim All. All right, so that is the Season Battle Pass. The Weekly Battle Pass, just like prior seasons, this is a paid item, but there is a free-to-play component. So for $5, you can pick up the Weekly Pass. It will last the course of the week. You will get an extra quartz workshop, additional resistance, Protector's Horns, and increased march against zombies. For free to play right here, this daily freebie, make sure you come in and collect it. It's not a whole lot, but take everything you can get for free. If you have bought this, you will get the quartz lab, you will get the resistance, you will get the march speed, as well as stone and VIP points upon purchase, plus diamonds, daily 50 protector horns. You will get stamina, more stone, and speed ups. So this is the weekly pass. I expect this will be available until week 7. And up next, in week 1, we also had Lucius's exclusive weapon get released. That was a big one. Of course, with all the exclusive weapons, there is a free-to-play component here in the first tier, but the entire thing is paid to play. You have to buy the pass if you want to get the hero-specific exclusive weapon shards in order to activate Lucius's exclusive weapon. If you are free to play, you'll need to wait until these show up in the black market, presumably when we have one at the end of the season or later in other types of events. And next is the Magatama Shop. I have a whole video covering this, but it is just like the Desert Bazaar. This is where you use the Magatama that you got from the Blood Knight Descends, and it is advised to pick up the items that are of the most value to progressing and hardest to get. That would be the quartz, the tactics card pack here, legendary one, as well as the overlord supplies down below. Of course, if you need the resources or the speed ups, go for it, but I strongly suggest that you save your Magatama week over week to get the things that really matter. This will run the entire duration of the season and will be refreshed weekly. And we don't know, but the contents of the store may change from week to week. This is entirely free to play. Nothing needs to be spent. You can get the Magatama with killing zombies and participating in Blood Knight Descends. Finally, we took a look at season boost here in the preseason. Nothing has changed, but it will now start to unlock progressively. So here the Silverclaw fighter base has a boost in the season. The Year of the Dragon decoration also. Sarah gets an increased damage to monsters by 10%. And because Lucius's exclusive weapon was released, Lucius also got the season boost here with 5% reduction in damage taken by monsters. So the season boost will progressively unlock the additional couple things here as we go forward. You can check out the preseason guide video in order to know what's coming. And finally, we get a teaser here on Blood Knight Hunter as a next stage and escalation of Blood Knight Descends. Tap on the info icon. What's it tell us? Hunting Hour. Under the influence of the Nightfall device, the sky over Secure Isle is consumed by endless darkness. As the concentration of envy in the air reaches its critical point, the Blood Knight quietly descends. At this moment, the vengeful spirit of the Ani general is revived, and the dormant Ani awaken, reorganizing into a stronger and more formidable army under his command. This is not only the arrival of disaster, but also a perilous opportunity. Commanders can harness the Ani general's immense power, transforming into Blood Knight hunters and seizing this chance to eliminate their enemies. Every battle is a brutal challenge, with the victors gaining more advantages. While driving away the Ani, will the hunters be able to retain their humanity, or will they ultimately be consumed by the darkness? So we believe that this is going to bring a player versus player type of event, and will be the point at which we'll use the Blood Knight Hunter skill of these seasonal skills for your professions. We'll see in week 2 when this one comes up, and we'll also see what happens with stage 2 of the Blood Knight Descends. Alright folks, so that is week 1 here in season 4, Evernight Isle. Just finishing up on our servers. We're about to get into week 2. We're looking forward to it. Smash the like button, subscribe, drop me a comment. I have a ton more to cover here. Hopefully I'll be able to keep up with it. It's quite a bit in this season, but so far it's been pretty fun and no complaints. Take care, everybody.